mess with you, Nicola. We're not going to mess with you. That was very threatening.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's a man-eater, you see.
Don't you?
Well, I think when you're an actor, I think you sort of always have lots of sympathy for the character that you're playing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do it. So.
Go on, make us feel sorry for her then, like that, for stealing someone else's man.
Well, yeah. But she's. I think she's really unhappy. She's in a really unhappy marriage, and the main crux of it is that she's never had children. And I think that the choices that she's made have undoubtedly been really questionable, and you know, and not good for anybody involved. There's not going to be anybody who comes out of this unscathed, is there? No winners.
I tell you what amuses me, though, of course, all that snogging going on at every opportunity, and the rest. And when you go home at night, and Paul, you say to your husband, Paul, I've had a really hard day. All that kissing, all that snogging, all that doing.
He does. He always says that to me. Whenever I'm tired, he goes, "Oh, you've been talking today, have you?"
How do you find those scenes, you know, kissing scenes? You just take them in your stride now? Because some actors say they still, after all these years, go, "Oh no, I've got to kiss whoever, and he's my mate." Or...
I have kissed so many people. At work, I mean.
You're a work slut, are you?
I'm really used to it, yeah. Dominic, who plays Paddy, he's not as used to it, because I think he's been in Emmerdale for quite a long time, and they don't get to do much snogging because no one really wants to see it while you're having your tea, do they? You know, at 7 o'clock. But I've done a lot of things that are on later, and I've had a lot of different husbands in different things, and so I'm sort of more used to it.
But when you're running through the scene, like rehearsal, you don't practice. Do you just go and then we snog?
No, I always go.
Oh, you're going for the kill?
Well, yeah, because I'm not really. But then Dominic always goes like
agency.
But Dominic always goes, and then we kiss, and I go, why don't you want to kiss me? And he goes, he says, no, we'll save it for the take. But
and is he a good kisser?
Gentleman.
Is he a good kisser?
Lovely, yeah. I mean, you know, fine. But I'm sure his wife enjoys it more than me.
Well, talking of his wife...
It's the unsexiest thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
I know you don't want to give anything away, but you said it doesn't always end well, does it, these things?
I just can't believe it's Paddy.
Yeah.
There's so many...
no hope for any of us if Paddy does it.
But is that what she sees in Paddy? She sees what she thinks is this lovely family man, which we all believe he is.
Yeah, exactly. And Kate Oates, our wonderful producer, who's now gone over to Corrie, she said at the start, when I first joined, she said, what we really want is for happily married people all over the country to be kind of quaking in their boots and going, oh, God, that could happen. That could happen to anybody.
Yeah. And has it made you ever think, not that I'm casting any aspersions on your marriage at all, but has it ever made you think, you know, could you actually have an affair in real life? Is it so complicated?
I really don't think I could. I mean, I've only been married for 4 years, so it's the furthest thing from my mind at all.
Well, you don't need to. You get to do it on screen anyway.
I get all to live out all my fantasies. But my husband knows where I am every minute of every day. I mean, I couldn't.
How does he know very well?
Well, I always have my phone on silent in my bag. I mean, they will put that on my gravestone. My phone's on silent in my bag. And so my husband always has to find my iPhone to find me. He'll just try
got
once.
the app thing that he can...
Yeah, you know.
That's funny, because we were talking about...
So we always know, but we text each other constantly all day long. We always know where the other person
We were talking about that, weren't we, the other day? We were saying about one in 20 women or something had admitted putting some kind of tracker device on their partner's phone. So do you never feel like you're just being watched? Like...
Yeah, but he needs to watch me, because my phone's on silent in my bag, and he'll need to ask me something about the kids, or, you know...
And it's been for only 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
16 years, I get upset if he's at home.
I can't say, because it'll give the story away, and I don't want to give anything away because it's so good. The twists and turns that are coming up.
I mentioned at the intro there, I can't believe it's 20 years since that kiss. We've talked a lot about kissing, but that kiss on Brookside, the lesbian kiss with Anna Friel, which who knew would be, you know, go round the world.
I think it's amazing that people still talk about it.
I also think it's amazing the way actors and actresses these days can hop from one soap to the other. You know, is it difficult to make that transition? You know, Brookside, Emmerdale, and lots of people do it.
Yeah, I don't know really. I think I'm really lucky to have worked. I think you know I did Brookside for 3 years, when I was sort of 19, and I've had a career doing lots and lots of different things, theatre and television, and just long may it last. I'd sort of touch wood every day and thank.
I have to ask very quickly before we go. What's this I hear about people get very amorous when they visit the Emmerdale set and they're surrounded? It was in the papers today. There's lots going on.
In cars.
In cars.
Your researcher said something like that.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
That's what we've heard.
I'm in shock.
Well, listen, we'll let you go away with that thought of what's going on in your car park at
Research, I
Emmerdale.
think.
And we look forward to seeing what happens with you and Paddy at Emmerdale at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock tonight. Nicola Stephenson, everybody.